Moving further, we'll be solving conversion of numbers with unknown base to base 10. Examples: number 1, we are giving solutions. Number 1, here we are giving 104 in base x is equals to 68 in base 10. Now what are we going to do here? What you have to do here is, first of all, convert the left hand side to base 10. After converting the left hand side to base 10, then you find the value of x. Now we have our converting this 104 in base s to base 10. We have 1 times x raised to power, after 1, how many numbers are remaining after 1? At the back of 1, you have 1, 2, raised to power 2. Let's raise to power 2 plus, I'll put it in brackets. You have bracket 0 times x raised to power 1 close bracket plus, open bracket, 4 times x raised to power 0. Now we have our 1 times x raised to power 2 will still give us x raised to power 2 plus 0 times x raised to power 1 will give us 0 plus 4 times x raised to power 0 here is automatically 1. Therefore 4 times 1, you have 4 here times 1, because x raised to power 0 is 1. 4 times 1 here will give us 4. This will give us equals to x raised to power 2 plus 0 plus 4 will give us 4 plus x raised to power 2. Now we have our 4 plus, all these things are in base 10. 4 plus x raised to power 2. X raised to power 2 is equals to 68. Both of them are now in base 10. What are we going to do? We have our s. Making x raised to power 2 the subject of the formula, you have x raised to power 2 is equals to 68. This 4 here is a positive 4. If you carry it across the equality side, it will become what? A negative 4. You have your 68 minus 4. Now x raised to power 2 is equal to 68 minus 4. Here we give us 64. Now finding the value of s. This s is raised to power 2. Therefore, what are we going to do? If you carry this power 2 across here, it will become, this implies s is equals to 64 raised to power 1 over 2. And 1 over 2 here is descending as power half here is descending as what? Square root. Square root of 64. Therefore, s here is equals to square root of 64 is 8. S here is equals to 8. This is our final answer for question number 1. Now question number 2. Question number 2 here will give us moving further to question number 2, we have given that 4p 4 in base 5 is equals to 119 in base 10. We should find the value of p. Now number 2, we have 4p 4 base 5 is equals to 119 base 10. Just like we did in number 1, what you have to do is, first of all, convert this left hand side to base 10, so the both terms can be in the same base. Now converting this side to base 10, what we have to do is 4p 4 in base 5 is equals to 4 times 5 raised to power. After this 4, how many digits are after 4? There are 2. 1, 2 raised to power 2. Bracket, close bracket, plus, open bracket. The next variable here is p. Have your p times 5 raised to power 1 because we have only one digit after p. 5 raised to power 1 plus open bracket 4, which is the last digit, times 5 raised to power 0 because after 4 there's no other number here. This will give us equals to 4 times 5 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 5 times 5, which is 25. Have your 25 close bracket plus p times 5 raised to power 1. 5 raised to power 1 is the same thing as 5. Have your times 5 close bracket plus open bracket 4 times 5 raised to power 0 is the same thing as 1. You write your 1. This will give us 4 times 25 is 100. You write your 100. Here we have p times 5. P times 5 here will give us 5p plus 4 times 1, we have 4. This will give us 100 plus, we add the common terms, which is 100 plus 4, we have 104 plus 5p. Now, these terms here are already in base 10. So what we are going to do now is we have our 104 plus 5p is equals to 119. Most of them are already in base 10. We are going to make p the subject of the formula. We have our 5p here is equals to 119. You carry this 104 across the equality sign, and it's a positive 104 here. If you carry it across the equality sign, it will become negative. You have your minus 104, which will give us 119 minus 104 here will give us 15. Now we have 5p is equals to 15. Making p the subject of the formula, we are going to divide by coefficient of what? P, which is, and the coefficient of p here is 5. We divide both sides by 5. Have your 5 here. Have your 5 here. 5 divided itself will give us 1. 5 divided itself here 1. 5 divided 15 here will give us 3. Therefore, our p here is equals to 3. This is our final answer for question number 2. Now, question number 3. Question number 3. We have 25s. 25 base s is equals to 32 in base 5. What are we going to do here? Here we're going to convert the both sides to base 10 before finding the value of s. Unlike what we did in base number 2 and 1. Number 2 and 1, we just converted only the left hand side to base 10 because the right hand side is already in base 10. We only converted the left hand side to base 10. But here in this number 3, none of them is in base 10. What you have to do is convert the both sides to base 10 before finding the value of your s. Now, starting with the left hand side, we have 25 in base s here is equals to open bracket 2 times s raised to power 1 because after 2 is only remaining one digit at the back plus open bracket 5 times s raised to power 0. After 5 there's no other digit, and this will give us 2 times s will give us 2s. S raised to power 0 is already 1. Therefore, 5 times 1 will give us 5. This will give us plus 5. This one is already in base 10. Now, the right hand side, converting it to base 10 too, we have 32 in base 5 is equals to 3 times 5 raised to power 1 because after 3 we have only one digit plus open bracket 2 times 5 raised to power 0. After 2 there's no other digit. Here we have our, this will give us 15. 3 times 5 give us 15. 2 times 1 because 5 raised to power 0 is 1. 2 times 1 here will give us 2. This will give us 17. Now we have this 10 here will become 2s plus 5 for the left hand side in base 10, and the right hand side will become 17 or in base 10. What we are going to do here is that we're going to collect like 10, then find the value of s by making s the subject of the formula. We have our 2s here is equals to 17. This your plus 5 here, if you carry it across the equality side, it will become a minus 5. This will give us 2s is equals to 17 minus 5 here will give us 12. Now, making s the subject of the formula, we have to divide by coefficient of s, and coefficient of s here is 2. We divide both sides by coefficient of s, which is 2. We have 2s here over 2 is equals to 12 over 2. You divide 2 divide itself 1, 3 divide itself 1. 2 divide itself here 1, 2 divide 12 6. Therefore, the value of s here is equals to 6, which is the final answer for question number 3. Now, going further, now here we're going to move over to conversion from a non-base 10 to another non-base 10 number. Here, number 1, they say we should express 132 in base 6 to a number in base 5. Now, solutions. Number 1, 132 in base 6. Now, what we have to do here, you have to first of all convert this number to base 10. After converting it to base 10, then you convert it from that base 10, you convert it to base 5. Now, we are going to convert this number to base 10. We have our open bracket 1 times 6 raised to power. After 6, we have 2 digits. You count. We have raised to power 2, close bracket, plus open bracket 3 times 6 raised to power 1 plus open bracket 2 times 6 raised to power 0 is equals to, now we have 6 times 6 here will give us 36. Have your 1 times 36 plus 6 raised to power 1 is the same thing as 6. 3 times 6 plus bracket 6 raised to power 0. Remember, any number raised to power 0 is the same thing as 1. We have 2 times 1. Now this will give us equals to, this time this here will give us 36 plus 3 times 6 will give us 18. Right, to 18 plus 2 times 1 will give us 2. You add 36 plus 18. Here we give us, this plus this will give us 14. You write 4, carry 1, add the 1 to this 3, have 4, plus this one here, have 5. You have 50, 54. 54 plus this 2 here will give us 56 in base 10, not base 5. This is in base 10. You have not gotten the final answer. Now, converting it further to base 5, you draw your vertical line. Have your 56, have 5 here, because we are converting to base 5. 5 divided itself here will give us 1. 5 divided 6 will give us 1. Remainder 1. 5 divided 11 will give us 2. Remainder 1. 5 divided 2 will give us, thank God, because 5 is bigger than 2. You give us 0. Remember this 2 here. Now your arrow, you start picking from the last number to the top. Now we have our, this 132 in base 6 is equals to 211 in base 5. This is our final answer for question number 1. Now we are going to move further to question number 2. Now, question number 2, they say we should convert 201 in base 4 to a number in base 3. Just like we did in number 1. We have to convert this number first of all to base 10, then from base 10 to base 3. We have number 2. 201 in base 4 is equals to, converting it first to base 10, 2 times 4 raised to power 2, because after 2 you have 2 digits at the back, plus bracket 0 times 4 raised to power 1, plus open bracket 1 times 4 raised to power 0. This will give us equals to 2 times 4 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 4 times 4, which will give us 16. Therefore, you have your 16 plus bracket 0 times 4 raised to power 1 is the same thing as 4, plus bracket 1 times 4 raised to power 0 is 1. Have your 1. This will give us 2 times 16 will give us 32, plus 0 times 4, 0, plus 1 times 1, 1, give us equals to 32 plus 0 plus 1 will give us 33 in base 10, not base 3. They ask us to convert it to base 3. Now, after getting it in base 10, now you move further and converting it to base 3. You have your 33 here. We are dividing by 3 because we are converting it to base 3. 3 divide itself 1, divide itself here 1, remainder 0. 3 divide 11 will give us 3, remainder 2. You have your 3, remainder 2. 3 divide itself 1, remainder 0. 3 divide 1, 0, remainder 1. This one here is the remainder because 3 is bigger than 1. Therefore, it can go. You have your 0. The remainder here will be 1. Your arrow. Now, this 201 in base 4 is equals to 1020 in base 3. You have seen it. Once you are given any number in another base other than 10, I have to convert to another base other than 10. So what you have to do is to first of all convert that number to base 10. Then from base 10, convert it to the what? To the given base you are asked to convert it to. And thank you for being with us today. See you again next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.